Welcome back to the Endorphasmic podcast. I am your hostess, Erica Porter. This is the podcast where we talk about all things endorphasm, where we talk about the power of the feeling and the feeling of the power. And today I want to talk about the power of accountability. Who's driving your life? This is very similar to a podcast that I recorded, maybe about a year ago, maybe a little bit less. There are two kinds of people in the world. The first group lets the world impact them. Life happens, things go wrong, circumstances take over, and they spend their time reacting, blaming, waiting, surviving. Then there's the second group, the ones who decide to impact the world. They don't wait for life to happen to them. They step into it. They grab the motherfucking steering wheel and drive. They take responsibility for their direction. And here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Both are choices. One choice makes you a victim. The other makes you accountable. And the moment you understand the power of accountability, you realize something life-changing. You're not in the passenger seat. You are in the driver's seat of your life. Accountability isn't punishment. It's power. It means you take ownership of your actions, your decisions, your outcomes, good or bad. Because when you own your life, you gain control of your life. Accountability creates the conditions for growth. You set goals, you take action, you fall down, you learn, you adjust, and you keep moving forward. That's how progress works. Not perfectly, but relentlessly. Accountability keeps you grounded in your purpose. It keeps you focused when distractions show up. And trust me, distractions will show up. Life will throw punches. But accountable people do something different. I probably have said this millions, not just to you guys here on the podcast, but to people, clients, my son, myself. They manage the controllables. They stop wasting energy on what they can't control and start dominating what they can. For instance, you can control your effort, your attitude, your preparation, your response. And when you control the controllables, you become solution-oriented. And solution-oriented people change their lives. Accountability forces something most people avoid. Well, what do you think that is? Go ahead. Think about it. I'm going to tell you. Discomfort. When you hold yourself accountable, you step outside your comfort zone. You stretch, you risk, you try things you've never tried before, and that's where growth lives. On the other side of comfort. And on that other side, you become more self-aware, more resilient, more adaptable, because every time you take responsibility for your choices, you become the motherfucking architect of your own success. And here's the reality. Success is not passive. It's not luck. It's not timing. Success is an active process fueled by accountability. When you commit to accountability, you commit to your dreams, not just when it's easy, but when it's hard, when the alarm clock goes off, when the workout hurts, when the business gets scary, when life throws obstacles in your path. Accountability says, keep going, keep pushing. It means owning your mistakes, not hiding from them, not blaming others, owning them, learning from them, turning them into stepping stones instead of roadblocks. That's where discipline is built. That's where perseverance is forged. That's where belief becomes unshakable. Accountability okay. Accountability doesn't just change your life, it changes your relationships. When you take responsibility for your actions, people trust you. They know you mean what you say. They know you'll follow through. They know you'll show up. Trust is the foundation of strong relationships, and accountability is the cement that holds that foundation together. In teams, it's the same thing. High-performing teams, and I don't just mean sports teams, I mean any company, any organization. High-performing teams aren't built on talent alone. They're built on responsibility. Every person owns their role. Every person carries their weight. And when that happens, collaboration thrives, innovation grows, productivity explodes. It's kind of simple. Accountability breeds responsibility, the ability to respond, the ability to choose, the ability to lead your own life. Responsibility creates freedom. There's a powerful moment that happens in life. The moment you stop blaming, stop waiting, stop wishing, and start owning. The moment you take responsibility for everything in your life is the moment you can change anything in your life. Think about that. The moment you take responsibility for everything in your life is the moment you can change anything in your life. Anything. Because when you take responsibility, you unlock the ability to change direction, to pivot, to grow, to evolve. That's freedom, not the absence of responsibility, but the embrace of it. Accountability isn't just an idea, it's a daily practice. It starts with reflection. Every day you can ask yourself, what did I do well? Where can I improve? What will I do better tomorrow? Set clear goals. Know what you're working toward. Measure progress. Track your growth. Find people who hold you accountable, not people who make excuses with you, but people who push you to be better. And remember this, accountability isn't about perfection. It's about progress, because you're going to fall. You will make mistakes. You will miss the shots. The benefits of accountability compound over time. You end up achieving more of your goals, becoming more self-aware, building stronger relationships. You become someone people trust, but more importantly, and most importantly, you become someone you trust, someone who shows up, someone who follows through, someone who refuses to quit. And when that happens, you break through limitations you once believed were permanent. So I'll leave you with this question. Which person are you going to be? The one who lets the world impact them, or the one who chooses to impact the world? Because the journey toward greatness starts with that decision. And with that decision comes ownership, responsibility, accountability, because the steering wheel is always in your hands. The only question is, where are you driving your life? Love, health, and happiness. And remember that the Endorphasm mindset is where we chase the power of the feeling and live in the feeling of the power. So now go out there and create your life.